Bad Dragon. Not sponsored. If I was ever sponsored by Bad Dragon, I would just get a dildo and just sit on it for my entire stream. And I'd be like, surprise, that whole time I had just bloop, this in my ass. Oh no, dildos. Oh God. Can I roll athletics instead? I'd allow an athletics, but I need a justification. I've been training the elasticity of my asshole for years. Therefore, with a high athletics skill of my butthole, I can therefore take more dildo than the average person and show that it's not a thing. Or wait, no, why wouldn't I just... I don't want to roll for athletics. I want to roll for persuasion. There's a little dildo in all of us. Yikes. I've convinced some DMs some garbage because usually I'm a DM for D&D and I am the one who gets the garbage thrown at me. Like especially Corey, my roommate Corey, whenever we play D&D, he always throws me the weirdest shit. Like I remember one of our last sessions, he was asking me what he needs to roll so that he could be vored by a tree. And you gotta roll with it. What are you gonna say? No, you can't be vored by a tree. You'd be like, explain how you're gonna do it, and then I'll tell you what to roll. Huh? What? Why? It was like a tree-like person, like not a tree person, like an ent. Treant, thank you. The treant was talking, and Adriana's character, Adriana in real life started crying because she loved the treant so much, and then Corey asked if his character could climb up into that tree's mouth. I think I made him roll fucking athletics because he had to like climb up, and it was very barky, you know, all bark, no bite. Did he make it? Oh yeah. Adriana was really upset. What are my IRL skill proficiencies? Probably, what's the instrument, like Bard one? I probably have some good deception. I play good at fucking performance, yeah, charisma. I probably have high performance stat. Probably just I probably have a skill point in athletics, but not much, because I like skateboard and surf and stuff, but like I'm not much of an athletic person. Escape artist. What does ass eating translate to? Probably, I would say athletics, performance, flexibility, that's not a thing. Am I winning? Yes, Rickles. We're always winning. We're all playing video games today. When we're playing video games, we're always winning. Yeah, acrobatics. Thank you. That's what it would be. So I'd have okay. So no athletics. I'd probably have maybe 1 skill point in athletics, 3 in acrobatics, maybe like 5 in performance, sleight of tongue, I'd have probably some sleight of hand and persuasion. Other stuff probably not. I'm pretty garbage at most things. I've seen it shows you have at least a 10 in performance. Well, thank you. I feel like you can't really decide what your skills are. Like even if you're humble or you're a fucking narcissist, like you're still gonna be like, I don't know. I think that's definitely something that you need to like have somebody else do. I don't think your sleight of hand would work well right now. That's true. I would just be at a probably disadvantage. That was not a bad dragon. That was some other dildo. Not a bad dragon. More of a flashlight than a dildo? Maybe. I mean, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. There are blue bad dragons. Maybe I need a blue bad dragon just to have in the background of my streams. Anything is also a fleshlight if you're brave enough. God damn it, you're right. How's my broken thumb? It's broken. Doesn't hurt. I'm like way past the point at which it hurts. It's just now it has to be in a cast forever and just stay in exactly the same spot for 3 weeks, and then the bones need to heal. As most of you know, I'm sure at this point, my right thumb is broken. So I'm playing this currently with like a claw grip, with my index finger kind of sweeping over the A, B, and C buttons, and I'm using my index finger and middle finger to hit various buttons on the front of the controller, and I'm using my middle finger to hit R when I need to. Is claw grip uncomfortable? No, it's just weird. It's just different, you know? Can you play guitar with fingers? You can play guitar with fingers. It's typically how people play guitar, but I can't play guitar right now, no. My right thumb is broken, I can't hold a pick, and because I'm wearing a cast, it's very hard to finger pick. When you're healed, playing normal is gonna be weird. I think so, definitely. Just glue a pick to your index finger. Dude, I've thought about every possible way I could do it, and honestly, like, I probably could play, but I'm really kind of just using this as like a message from the universe, just to be like, stop, just take a break. Take a break from making fucking content constantly. Because everyone's like, my God, Jules, you ever take a vacation? And the answer's no. You wanna pipe me? That's what Mario says to his brother Luigi. Had everything, you'd not appreciate having it. That's not true. I think you'd still appreciate having stuff, but like over time you would find that, all right, psychology time, I guess. You typically feel a dopamine hit when something like exceeds your expectations, right? And that's why I'm always telling you guys, like, don't fucking try to live your, like, the easy solution is like, live every day like fucking with low expectations, and then you're never fucking disappointed. But then it's not the answer, because then you're just always living in this fucking like self-fulfilling prophecy, like depression. But if you're able to kind of keep putting yourself in circumstances where things happen beyond your expectations, then you will have essentially just never-ending dopamine. The trick is you have to do it from different kind of like elements of your life. Like what sucks is like if you're always like video games are so fucking, you know, they're developed in such a way that like make it so that you're constantly getting like a really high dopamine reward for doing things. Like it doesn't just give you stuff, right? You have to do something to earn the reward, and that's why that reward feels so good. Dopamine is usually like what happens when something like exceeds your expectations, right? You get dopamine from like, I don't know, like tasting really, really good food, you know, and like you're like, wow, that's very tasty, or having a good fuck, having a good smoking nick or sucking dick. And like, but like if it's like the norm, it doesn't have as much of a dopamine hit, right? Like it's just kind of like, all right, normal shit. There's a big part of, you know, trying to give your brain those fucking, you know, tasty dopamines, but not depriving yourself of them later. When we spend all day fucking playing video games and smoking weed and jerking off, like we're literally just eating the entire bag of Doritos. It's going to take a while to get the Doritos back. Otherwise, we're just going to be hungry for the next week, right? You were supposed to ration those Doritos. What's also tough is dopamine is not just about pleasure. It's not just a reward chemical. Like it does all sorts of other shit. Just like serotonin, which helps regulate, you know, fucking metabolism and stuff like that. Like neurotransmitters aren't just like these feel-good things that you just have to push the button and it just keeps making you feel good. You know, if you fuck with them, it has other repercussions. That's why, you know, women on birth control, when you start messing with their hormones, they get like depression and they get like all this crazy shit if they're taking the pill or whatever. Am I thinking about doing a 100% run? No, I don't hate myself that much. It seems like too much work. I just want to fucking get good at this one, you know? I want to drill this run, man. I'm a goal-oriented man of goals. I like to follow through with them. I thought dopamine came from success or victory. Imagine if you did the same victory over and over and over again. At a certain point, you don't get the same dopamine reward. So it's gotta, like, something's gotta kind of like change about it. And usually like it kind of comes from that expectation. Like if you're surprised by the amount of victory or success, that's gonna elicit a much higher dopamine reward than you would have gotten originally. Good shit. Very good dragon. I mean, sorry, not a bad dragon. If you're under 18, don't look up Family Jewels. Twitch.tv/Family Jewels. I mean, or do. You have to learn at some point. Listen, I don't mean to brag, but when I was 18, I knew what a dildo was. Bad Dragon is a family-friendly brand. I think it's a family brand, not a family-friendly brand. Yeah, don't look up Family Jewels on Twitch unless you're over 18.